Peace, y'all. Peace, y'all. Peace, y'all. Peace. 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 I be Paleo P. You could have came to anybody else's channel. But I definitely appreciate it, and I love the fact that you came here to check out me. Love and appreciate that. And, you know, whatever is being said throughout this video, hopefully you'll be able to get, you know, some type of understanding that can, you know, help you today, if possible. You know what I'm saying? That can help you today. You know what I mean? Because, you know, life, within this life that we of daily activity, consistently dealing with what we have to deal with in life, you gotta have your armor together. You gotta make sure your armor's together. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have your helmet right. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure you gotta make sure you protect your midsection. Your midsection, you know, that's where all your organs is at. You understand? You gotta make sure you got that helmet on, just in case if you get hit in your head. You understand? You don't get a concussion. You can kind of shake that off. You can shake that off, whatever, whatnot. You understand me? No, I believe that speaks about in the book of Ephesians, with the 5th or the 6th chapter. You know what I'm saying? Putting on the armor of the Lord. You know what I mean? You got to put on the armor of the Lord, man. And putting on the armor of the Lord is, you know, you don't just go to the store and, you know, you go get, you know, bulletproof vests and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you choose to do that for your personal sake of living, or however you live, you do that, you know. Protect yourself at all costs with intelligence, being wise, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the armor of the Lord is having some type of wits to you. You understand? And just having some type of wits to you. You need some wits, you need some sense. You know what I'm saying? You need some sense. Because as you can see, dark times, as it always been. But, you know, in due time, it will heighten. You know what I'm saying? You know, wherever the Lord is at, wherever you got some type of fire and chaotic fire, you know the Lord is in the midst of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, the book of Exodus speaks about the Lord being a consuming fire. He is a jealous power. He's a, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got that shit going on in Cali. Whether if it's set up on the left-hand side or not, we still know who's fully orchestrating it. We know who's the one that orchestrated it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because, you know, the Lord himself, you know what I mean, the Almighty, the Most High God himself is the only one true entity of power. You know what I'm saying? So within himself, he has a left-hand side, he has a right-hand side. He does things on the left-hand side, he does things on the right-hand side to satisfy himself. You understand? To satisfy himself. You feel me? That's how that go. To satisfy himself. So the Lord has two sides. So within those two sides, he has satisfied. So he satisfies himself by having what? A left hand. You have left hand works, you got right hand works. But they all complement each other. They complement each other. They go hand in hand. That's how you're able to recognize. That's how you're able to reconcile. Oh, this is what's going on. I mean, that's why, you know, you go into Christian churches and shit like that. They teach you what's profitable unto them to put in their pocket. So, you know, I mean, I'm going to give you something that's easy spoken of. Something that you really don't have to think about. You can just say, oh, okay, yeah, make it seem nice and easy. Now, certain things are not going to be all easy. Certain things are going to be a little mind challenging, where you have to put your mind into. Well, everything you really have to put your mind into. But realistically, certain things you may have to put a little more effort into than others. So now you have, you know, these Christian churches and shit like that. They teach you all types of other theatrical false philosophies, you know what I'm saying? But that's because they're set up in that position, in that order to do that. That's what I'm saying. See, that's what life is about. Life is learning the positioning of things. That's why when you encounter a rock or big boulder rock and is engraved in that ground, you know, telling how long it's been there, It's like that for a reason. It's like that for a reason. Everything within life has its own positioning. You have to learn your positioning in life. Learn your positioning. But in order for you to learn some positioning, you have to get some type of knowledge. Scriptures, Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. You have to get some type of knowledge of self. Now, when you start to learn some type of knowledge of self, you start to learn your identity of who you are more so. Because believe it or not, we all got a inkling of who we believe who we are. But now as you go on through life, life is going to show you who you are. But you have to believe that. So when life shows you that, it doesn't shock you. It's like, you know, it does kind of, it startles you sometimes because you're like, oh shit, I actually got through that, you know, properly, this and that, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. But what did you get from it? You have to get through all that getting, get understanding. You have to get some type of knowledge from whatever your situation is, whether it's you waking up in the morning and putting your feet on the ground and walking into the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? To clean out, to clean your urine. You know what I mean? And then you go brush your teeth. What is the reasoning behind that? The intentions of life. You have to have intentions. What are your intentions? Or are you just going along to get along? It's not a way to live. That's not a way to live, to go along to get on in this society, because you will be taken under. You will be taken under, believe that. Because you have to understand one thing for sure and two things for certain. Nobody really give a fuck about you out here. You understand? That's why I always speak about esteeming yourself in a certain manner. Because the only way, when you walk out your door, listen, ain't no telling what happened when you had to leave, or how you had to leave the conditions of leaving out your house. But when you leave your house and you go into the elements of the world, you're supposed to esteem yourself. Because the way you look is the way people are going to address you. The way you speak, you understand, is going to be able to raise the attention of others to sit there and say, oh, this man actually has some sense to him. He seems like he's civil. He's civilized. He's well-spoken. Yeah, his voice is a little loud, you know, within this society. Especially as us being, you know what I mean, the majority. They call us the minority. Well, we know we the majority. But as us being more of the dominant species, naturally we have a deep voice. So we go somewhere, it don't even be our intentions to speak loud. But our voices are deep, so we come off as if we're talking loud at times. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, even within your voice pattern, your voice shows some type of dominance, shows some type of decisiveness, shows some type of masculinity of who you are. And hey, the Lord was what? His voice was the voice of many waters. You understand? So if his voice was the voice of many waters, what is that showing you about a man? Man is supposed to have deep voice, like that Barry White voice. That's that testosterone in you. But if you ain't taking care of yourself, you consuming too much estrogen, you ain't properly taking care of yourself, you ain't drinking water, all you doing is consuming a bunch of dairy products, shit that's gonna lower your testosterone level and raise your estrogen. That's what make your voice a little more squeaky. You ain't doing no working out, no push-ups, no type of manliness that complements your manliness. Daily, you should do something that complements your manliness. Motherfucker, if you see your motherfucking beard, or if you got hair on your face, nigga, trim this shit up. You know what I mean? Decorate yourself properly in a way where you would like to be addressed. You know what I'm saying? You walk around and you got a whole bunch, and the shit is scruffy. Even if you growing a bit and you ain't really grow nothing. I don't grow much. You know what I'm saying? But the little much I grow, I like this motherfucking shit. Shit look good, right? You understand me? Yeah, this shit look real good, man. This shit look motherfucking good. See, the Lord knew what he was doing when he made me. You understand? He knew exactly what he was doing when he made me. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, but appreciate yourself. Like I said, you walk out that door, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, the way you address things is what's going to bring the energy towards you, brother. If you walking down the street with a red flag hanging out your right pocket, or I don't know, right side, I don't really know, right side, left side, whatever. I believe it's the right pocket, right? If you walking down the street holding down with a red flag hanging out your right pocket, you can expect somebody to say, yo, you blood? What set you claim? Whoop-de-whoop or whatever. Or whatever these niggas say nowadays. You gang? You know, them little niggas say, right? You gang? I guess. From what I understand. I don't indulge in that activity. I know about that activity. You know what I'm saying? Because we all come from that surrounding. I come from that surrounding. I was never no gangbanger. I wasn't never none of that. But I come from that surrounding, so I grew up around that type of environment. So I understand. Believe me, I understand that type of shit. So that's what I'm trying to say. But these are all the things that's within the world of how they block you from understanding your positioning. That's when I understand your positioning in life. You understand? And a little example of understanding your positioning of life is look at where you're going. Look at what you're going through and look at where do you want to be. You understand? Look at where do you want to be. What is the imagination in your head of where you want to be? Who are you? Even down to the simplest thing of driving a car. What kind of car do you want to drive? Whatever kind of car you drive, it don't matter what kind of car you want to drive. It's up to you. As long as it compliments you. Fuck everybody else. Don't look for no acceptance of nobody, but really yourself. Because within this walk of life, nigga, you gonna realize that the pattern is really by yourself. So that's why you have to put self first. So the people that come around you, you can treat them properly with proper respect. You can treat them properly with proper love that you have for yourself. Like they always say, how you gonna love anybody if you don't love yourself, dog? All that love shit. Love is action. Love is being shown through action. Fuck what a nigga saying. You know what I'm saying? But you already know, yo, with that, man, I be Paleo P. I'm gonna get at you whenever. I'm gonna get at you real soon. Like I said, you know, love and salutations go to all y'all, man. I love and appreciate the fact that you came here and you clicked on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. So, love and appreciate that. Love and salutations go to all y'all, man. Man, keep your frequency, keep your vibration, keep it high, keep your conscience clear, man. If your heart ain't into whatever you're doing, let it be. Be genuine about your decisions. Even if you genuinely wrong. Fuck it, nigga. Stand on 10 toes. And whatever comes that way, whatever comes that pipe, you deal with it. Just learn from it. It's okay to get bruised up. It's okay to fall off your bike. It's okay, you know what I'm saying, to get knocked down. Just make sure you get up with a plan. And what is that plan? Keep pushing, keep going. Keep getting better, believing that you can achieve, that you're going to be able to achieve the mental fortitude to be able to master yourself. And whatever kind of level that is. See what I'm saying? Yo, so you already know. Peace.